Hello everyone and welcome to episode 22 of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Once again, I am post-commentating this episode because Audacity hates me. This is going to be a very dialogue-heavy episode because in this episode I actually solved a murder case. So that saw me running around a lot, back and forth between a bunch of different characters and talking to them all over and over again. And that's what happens throughout the vast majority of this episode, so be prepared for that. This is actually going to be a bit of a longer episode as well because of that. This murder mystery takes a little while to solve, and I didn't want to divide it up into like two, 20-minute episodes or something, so you're going to get about a 40-minute here. So if that sucks for you, sorry about that, but I wanted to make sure to get all of this. I'm gonna still put up episode 23 tomorrow. Of course, I've got that recorded, and I don't have to post-commentate that one. I actually got a good recording of that one from beginning to end, so I will be able to just continue, just edit that and stick the audio in, and then we'll be good. Boy, this game is gorgeous. I've said that before, but I really love the look of this game. The color, I think, is put to very good use. And I miss when games had awesome, color palettes like this. Like Grove, that's where we're looking for. That's where we want to go. I think we're going to get interrupted here pretty soon. And we'll start solving the murder mystery. I don't remember if I fight anything first or not. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Okay, I do, because there's some enemies right there. There's some Cath Hounds. Let's kick some Cath Hound ass. Charge! I am still not using two swords. I'm still just using the lightsaber, which is a mistake because I can do more damage with two swords since I have actually put points into specializing in that. And I will do more in the future. So, Phil Anselmo announced something today that I didn't expect to ever happen again. He used to have a project called Superjoint Rituals, one of his post-Pantera projects. They had two demos. Or not two demos, they had a demo that's on my other YouTube channel. If I remember, I'll try to link that in the description below. But yeah, I have posted their demo on my other YouTube channel. But they had two albums, and I have both of them, and I think they're great. Especially the first one, Use Once and Destroy. That one's great. Oh, we're not doing so well. But this guy is already well down in health, so we should be good. But yeah, he and they did two DVDs as well. One of them was live in Texas. I actually got to see them live twice. Once at Ozfest, which was awesome, and once at a club in downtown Dallas, which was also awesome. It was enjoyable. At the club in downtown Dallas, I actually got to meet most of the band, and I got them to sign my copy of A Lethal Dose of American Hatred, their second album. So yeah, Phil Anselmo announced today that there will be a third album, which just excites me to no end because I absolutely love Superjoint Ritual, and I've been wanting a new SJR album for some time now. Love Down. Down is great. Always Down to... That's going to pun around there, and we're not even thinking about it. Always up for getting more Down. Down is probably his best post-Pantera project. And I like Phil Anselmo and the Illegals, and I want more Arson Anthem as well, but it's been a long time since we got Superjoint Ritual, so I'm really excited for that one. Okay, here's the guy that we need to talk to.
Wanakunbez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Muchashak paskat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga, ikin kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podonar di hodonga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwang jiji jung lumpa, nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis-chang ba mulira? Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kumbes ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Muchashak paskat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay, he wants us to solve this murder for him, or help him solve this murder. He thinks it'll be a good test for a young Jedi. I'm gonna save real quick here. This actually, you actually have to put some thought into this. So, I mean, like, this one works your brain. Let's go talk to the robot first.
You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Ricard Lusov, and Handan Gul. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kathhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kathhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay, let's start off by talking to Handon here.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there. And all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
So he didn't actually see the murder. Let's go talk to Rickard over here real quick. Hey, Rickard.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of suspect both are lying.
Very well.
How can I be of further... I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
This guy's lying through his teeth. They both are.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Baluk's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? So, well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, right.
Yeah, both of these men are lying to us.
Is there any other... Very well. I will be...
He says he's...
How can I be of further... Injured? Of course, of course.
Says he's hunting Iriaz, but the only thing we've seen out here are calf hounds. Suspicious.
Pakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kenpaija Kislimapo Duama?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dol
Ka chiku takung justak. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi.
Right here, I was
So,
couldn't remember how this worked, so
right.
I was trying to. What I needed to do was talk to him about the investigation, but I didn't remember that off the top of my head.
How can I be of further... How can I be of further... I was taking my daily Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. A healthy body will... Of course, of course.
We've heard all that before, and you're lying to us.
Aku Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
takong justak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kubist mule rabest. Jedo baduana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera. Muchashak pakat. Kiye no namapaole rachikun. Takong justak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogish
Okay, let's go talk to him some more.
Is there any My preliminary analysis of the body indicates... Is there any These plains are rife with wild animals. No. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be...
Why would he be jogging out on the plains if it's dangerous?
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Balut came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance?
Like, tell me the truth. You could start by doing that.
Injured? No, of course. How can I be of further... I was taking my daily Yes, quite often. A healthy body will breed a health... How can I be of further... Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to know?
Well, you're not telling me.
Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight, and I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine too. I want that back.
Perhaps there was never an
What
Irias.
do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Cath hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Oh, I don't know about that. Hey,
What do you want to know?
grumble at me all you want, pal.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Let's save my game real quick, and because I don't want to lose any progress in this investigation, have to do it all over.
Okupod. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palap.
Ta kung Diyos Miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Moge siya pongka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong haitwam jiji jom lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gando na chuchut. Kachi chu mucho shak pakat. Kiye no namapaole ra.
I don't believe this was an accident.
Pakupa che kopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Kislimo podwama.
Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mule rabes.
Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ta kung Diyos Miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Moge siya pongka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes.
Hey, dude, I got this. You just see.
Ronda di hotonga.
Okay, so I guess the wrong guy was lying. And now I should have just gone back and... Yeah, we're leaving the battle area, right? So, we're gonna solve this
What do
case.
you want to...
The truth. Damn you.
Right.
Is there any other info? Very well. I will be.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I just got here when I saw Rickard. I had no idea what Master Baloo came out here. I hope that you'll be able to... Of course, of course.
Oh, so he didn't see a damn thing.
Ronda di hot.
Ta kung Diyos Miki. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Tong haitwa mucho shak pa. Pakupa che kopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Kislimo podwama.
I believe they're both lying, but... I mean, we gotta pick a reason. He was rude to me, that's not a good reason. It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. That's a good reason.
Tong haitwam jiji jom lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gando na chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindu bobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera. Ta kung Diyos Miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Mogę się aponka bola wana chikne. A mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest.
Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkunu ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonar di hodonga kunkabe.
Mucho siak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
Let's go talk to them and see if they know anything.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Netick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Didn't he tell us that he doesn't like speeders?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there have been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusop was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tupa was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here.
Okay, let's talk to Holden again. You know him better than you admit.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room.
What a bitch.
As much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Your wife is a bag of
Further
hoe.
assistance. Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Like him boinking your wife? Because he boinked your wife, dude. Did we mention that he boinked your wife?
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know,
I
normally
kinda do.
I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Netick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear...
And maybe your wife is El Bag de Ho.
Anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So his wife's a hoe bag. Let's go
So,
talk to
what do you
Rickard.
wanna know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
So he had a
Now,
wife
I don't
too.
love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Evidently, Handon's wife, or Holden's wife, loves Calder.
Right.
Frequently, apparently.
Akupach. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Well, he's a lying sack of shit. And I'm going to tell you that he's a lying sack of shit.
Hakupa. Takunjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita modunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabes.
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Mucho shak bakant. Kiyeno no nama paule rachikun.
Okay, let's go find out about the weapon. See what these guys
Any
know.
other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know?
So the weapon doesn't belong to
Blaster?
Calder.
Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Okay, so we didn't
How can I
know.
be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Okay, so let's save real quick. And we're going to go back and talk to...
Is there any... I am sorry, but I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, so the blaster wasn't stolen.
Very well. I will be here to...
We've got somebody another lie.
Hakupa chekopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Slimo poduama.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe.
Mucho shak bakant. Kiyeno no nama paule.
Let's go
Is
talk
there
to
any
them
other information you need?
about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
They used that soundbite twice.
Very well. I will...
Let's go talk to him again.
Akupa Chekupa. Tong abong siya umnina. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababol pa mulji kumana.
You assume wrong, dude.
The dihotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
That blood belongs to Handon.
Akupa Chekupa? Gino Mulera Kepaija Kislimu Podwama?
Because he lied to us about the injury.
Runda dihotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Tong Nabungsha Nununya. Tong Patukashmak Talea. Takum Justach Miki Grabelmogo. Kachichu Ita Bodunga. Tolbabank Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut. Mogesha Ponka Bolawana Chikne. Pamule Slimo Podadara Nanga Kumbist Mule Rabes.
I do not agree.
Runda dihotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Tong abong siya umnina. Wanga kun bez keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababol pa mulji kumana.
Well, they are business partners, and Rickard was being cheated by Calder.
Takum Justach Miki Grabelmogo. Kachichu Ita Bodunga. Tolbabank Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut. Mogesha Ponka Bolawana Chikne. Pamule Slimo Podadara Nanga Kumbist Mule Rabes.
Kachikun idahodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Runda dihodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Tong Haitwam Jiji Jum Lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Takum Justach Miki Grabelmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Tolbabank Wale Oganda Naru Chuchut. Mogesha Ponka Bolawana Chikne. Pamule Slimo Podadara Nanga Kumbist Mule Rabes.
Kachikun idahodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe.
Tong Haitwam Jiji Jum Lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera. Achuta. Wonga kumbis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelea.
And we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We solved a murder. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. We will talk to you guys next time. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.